Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Recent Empties video. So here's my bag of empties. I don't have too many, but I wanted to get rid of it before I moved. So I didn't want to move with a bag of empties. So I was like, I'll just do an empties video and then I can throw it all away. So I did manage to finish quite a good amount of products. I really stuck with stuff. And there were some items here that I kind of was halfway done with and 3/4 of the way done with, and I would move on to something else, and I was like, no, focus and just finish the product so that, I don't know, there's such a gratifying feeling of finishing something. So let's start first with a body product. I mean, I typically stay with these until I finish them in my shower, and this is the Molten Brown Shower Gel. It's Dewy Lily of the Valley. And I really enjoy the Molten Brown shower gels. I find that the scents are very kind of sophisticated and unique, and it doesn't foam up too much, which I like. I don't like my shower gels to foam up too much. And I just like the scents because they tend to be very unisex. Some are obviously more feminine, but they do have some masculine scents. And I always enjoy giving these as hostess gifts. I find that Molten Brown products especially are very easy to gift because, like I said, the scents are very pleasant and somewhat unique, and there are kind of feminine and masculine scents. So let me see if I can put the bag. No, I'm going to have to put it on my lap here. Okay, the next was a cleansing balm. Put it on here. Here we go. The Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. Now, I mean, I went through this. Because I went through this quite quickly because I started using it in the morning as well because I was loving the balm feeling of it. And it's very creamy, but it's not like the Emma Hardy cleansing balm, which is very oily. This is a little bit thicker, but not as thick as some cleansing balms. I find it a little bit more slipperier than, let's say, the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. But I really loved this. It really helped remove all of my makeup. I use this as a first cleanse, but I also like to use it in the morning because it just helped to wake me up and my skin felt so smooth and soft afterwards. All right, the Darphin. Oh. After I put an empty in here, a lot of times the product settles and then I'm like, oh, I still have a few pumps left. So I end up taking them back out again and using the last little bits, and that's what is with this one. The Darphin Introl Cleansing Milk. This is a really gentle cleansing milk. I love to use this as a second cleanse and also as a morning time cleanse. It's great for sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, this one in particular is very good at calming the skin, calming any redness or irritation you may have. If a lot of things don't work for you, I would recommend trying this as a cleanser to help not irritate your skin. Also, I've talked about before Dr. Hauschka. He makes a cleansing milk that's supposed to be so gentle. All right, Pixie Glow Tonic. It's bottle number 357 or something. I go through these a ton, and this is the tiny one, so I need to buy the larger one so they don't go so it doesn't disappear as fast. The First Day Beauty of Vitamin Hydrating Mist. I really enjoyed this because it has a very fine mist. I don't think there's anything left in here, so you can't really... No. It doesn't kind of splatter on your face where there's little big droplets mixed with little droplets. It's a very fine mist. I also like the size. This size it's only 2 ounces, but it's very small, so I like to keep it in my purse sometimes just to give my skin freshening up throughout the day. If my makeup is really done, I typically won't use it, but if I'm just wearing some mascara and lipstick and a light foundation, I can spritz this on, especially if it's very hot. But I love it, especially during my skincare routines in the morning or an afternoon. Morning and evening. I don't do a skincare routine in the afternoon. The Olay Henriksen Sheer Transformation. I use this during the day as my daytime moisturizer. It's probably one of the best daytime moisturizers I've tried. It's so lightweight. It's just one of those moisturizers that kind of ticks off all the boxes. It's not too greasy, it's not too heavy, it doesn't leave me shiny, but my skin always looks really plump and hydrated afterwards. It works well under makeup. You can use it at nighttime. It's just such a great moisturizer. Like, I can't say enough great things about that, and I highly recommend trying it if you're looking for just a great all-around anti-aging moisturizer. It's all skin types, so it's great for all skin types. And that's why I said it like ticks off all the boxes, because it just manages to strike that perfect balance of texture. All right, fragrance. This is a tiny one. This is the Atelier Cologne Pomelo Paradis. And I love Atelier Cologne fragrances. This one smells like fresh citrus mixed with a hint of pepper. But it is, I just wore the heck out of it this summer because it was just, the notes are very pure smelling. Like, it doesn't smell like it's watered down with other things. It truly smells like fresh citrus and like a little bit of pepper. The Diptyque Radiance Boosting Powder for the face. I like to mix a kind of enzyme powder in the morning in my cleansers. This one is, it's okay. I've had it for so long, so it's not like, oh, I just finished it, quickly. I've had this since it launched. I purchased this right when it came out, so what was that, 2 or 3 years ago? And I finally just was like, I gotta finish this up. And to be honest with you, I ended up like dumping like the last third of it because I was just, it's very, very fine. I didn't really find that it did much for my skin, so that's why I finished it so quickly. And the Lancome Visionnaire serum. This became first I was using it every night. I mean, I've used it in the past before and I really enjoyed it. Pulled it back out and I was using it every night. And then I was like, I'm gonna start using this during the day as well. It does everything. It's an advanced skin corrector, so it's wrinkles, pores, texture. It really did an amazing job at retexturizing my skin and refining the skin. So I found that I didn't need to exfoliate as much because my skin was so just consistently smooth, and the texture, especially on my forehead, I get like a bumpy texture regularly. I can do peels or whatever, and it's still just the nature of my oily skin or whatever. But this really helped to keep the texture a lot smoother. It wore well under makeup. It never made me irritated. It was just one of those serums that every time I would pull it back out and start using it again in my routine, I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love this serum. So, and I've used it morning and night. You can use it morning, you can use it night. All right, what do we got here? All right, the Glossier Soothing Face Mist. And I used a lot of face mist this summer. I really went through quite a good amount just because it was so hot and humid here, and I was like, I cannot take it. So I went through this quite quickly, and it's rose. It has rose in it, so it's very hydrating and soothing and calming. And the Murad Detoxifying White Body Clay Cleanser. White Clay Body Cleanser. And this is, it's nice because it's a detoxifying cleanser. So it helps to just, I found I sometimes break out just a little bit on my back. It's not as strong as like some cleansers, body cleansers that really help to target maybe like breakouts or acne or whatnot. But I did find that it did help to take away a little bit of that. I mean, like I said, it's not as strong as some cleansers that really tackle that. But it was like a liquidy clay, and it didn't foam up as much, which I like. I don't really like super foaming cleansers in the shower, and it was enjoyable. Would I repurchase? No. Oh, this. I'm so sad. I think it's discontinued, so I was like really struggling to get through this. The Nutriganics, the Body Shop Nutriganics Softening Cleansing Gel Oil. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. Many of you probably love it. It's a gel to oil cleanser. It's amazing. I think it's discontinued, so I'm going to stop telling you all the wonderful things that it does because you can't get it anymore, I don't think. The Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Fusion. This is their kind of like an essence. I was using it like twice a day, really trying to see if I was moving along, seeing any results. I really didn't. So I didn't really use the rest of it. I just kind of dumped it, and I was like, well, I'll put it in my empties, but I didn't really use it till it was empty because I didn't really find that it was doing much. Okay. Oh, so this is a kind of interesting thing. So some of these empties are actually not empties. I just like didn't want to use it anymore, and I was like, this is just not working for me, so I dumped the rest and then put it in my empty sink because I figured I would talk about it anyway. The Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I'm going to shock you with what I'm about to say. I don't like it. I just don't. I don't know why. I have pretty decent lashes, so it should work on me, but it doesn't, and I don't really enjoy it. So I put it in my empties, so I don't want to use it anymore. And I tried and just wasn't loving it. The Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. I was liking this, and then it was getting a little clumpy on my lashes. I like a clumpy lash, but it was starting to get a little, like, not nice clumpy. So I stopped using it, so it went in my empties. Oh, the Tata Hartberg Concentrated Brightening Essence. And this I did finish, and I really, really enjoyed this. It's a essence that also has illuminating and kind of tone correcting properties to help even out your skin tone, and I really did find that it really helped. I tend to get a lot of darkness around my forehead here in the summertime, some like sun damage and whatnot, and I did notice that I got a lot less this summer than I have in the past, and I was using this like every single day, day and night. I mean, it's not going to break up dark spots like the Murad serum I always talk about, that rapid age spot serum, whatever. Can't remember the exact name, but it's not going to like break up dark spots like that. But I just found that it really helped to minimize any of the sun damage that I was getting, and any of that dark spots that I had, it would help to break it up slightly. Really enjoyed it though. The Erin Rose Body Scrub. This stuff is just, I love all Erin products, Erin skincare products and body products. They are so decadent and lovely, and it's just like, just want to sit. This, like, I want this to sit in my shower, right? Isn't it just beautiful? And it smells lovely. It's the most amazing, nice rose scent. Not like a powdery, yuck rose scent, but a really fresh, pleasant rose scent. And, okay, the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. I mean, countless tubs, countless jars of them I've gone through, and I will continue to go through. I have backups upon backups upon backups. I love those things. Will always love those things. Oh, the Olay Henriksen Truth Serum. So I was on an Olay Henriksen kick these past few months because I went through the sheer transformation. So I was going through, when I end with a new serum, I kind of go and see what I have that I want to kind of maybe try out or put back into my routine. So I went back to the Truth Serum because I used this like pre-blogging days. I loved this stuff. It's a vitamin C serum. Soaks in immediately. It's wonderful during the day. Wears beautiful under makeup. My skin looks fresh, healthy, radiant, never shiny. Works great at night. It's just, a lot of Olay Henriksen's products are consistently great. They are not life-changing in the way that like the results are staggering. I find that the products that stay in my routine, and I did that skincare products that I've used the longest and repurchased the most video, I find that the products that always I keep going back to, or I will repurchase or whatnot, are the ones that are not necessarily like mind-blowing with results, but they are consistent. I never fall off with them. They never have like a good few weeks and then a bad few weeks. They are consistent every single time. And I'll try multiple bottles, and every single bottle, my skin just stays consistently great. Doesn't break out, stays even tone, not very red, not very oily. And those, whether it's serum, a moisturizer, whatever it is. And Olay Henriksen's products fall into that consistent category. And at a really great price point too, I will say. The Dermalogica Charcoal Rescue Mask. Early in the summer, I was having tons of breakouts, so I was using this a ton to help with them. And it's a really nice one. It's definitely quite strong, so I would kind of always use it in my T-zone and then sometimes follow up with a hydrating mask afterwards, but it really did a great job to like really draw out the impurities. Oh, finished a large fragrance. I really like, but I'm a generous fragrance spritzer, so, and this is the Juicy Couture fragrance. I don't know, it has that like, I mean, it's like the tackiest bottle known to mankind though. It's tacky. I mean, maybe not to some, but it's a little not my style. But the fragrance, so nice. Really smells young and kind of teeny bopper-ish. But on me, it smells so pleasant. I get so many compliments. That's the thing with sometimes younger, or I call them the less sophisticated scents. You got your scents like your Byredo fragrances that you buy at Barney's, and Aran fragrances, and a lot of really kind of fancy fragrances. And those are nice, and they're very often very unique, but they are very polarizing. Like, they have definite opinion. People have definite opinions about them. They either like it on you or they don't, or you either like it or you don't. I kind of think the younger smelling fragrances, they're very pleasant. And I have so many of them, and I really enjoy using them. And this Juicy Couture one, it's a little floral, it's a little sweet, it's a little, I don't know, kind of cotton candy-ish, but not in an obnoxious way where you smell like an amusement park. It's just such a great fragrance. If you have not tried it and you've kind of turned your nose up to it like I did, I was really grateful. Sometimes as bloggers, we have different, campaigns that come our way, and I'm really, I'm sure you know this, because if you follow my blog and all that kind of stuff, I'm really picky about what brands I'll partner with and do specific campaigns with, and I'm very, very picky. However, because I like to team up with a brand and work with a brand that I really believe in, and it's like authentic, and it's like, yeah, of course she's going to talk about that brand because she's been talking about it forever, and I could talk about it, for the next 100 years. But this came my way, Juicy Couture campaign, and I was like, I don't know if that's me. I don't want to seem inauthentic, and I don't want to, I'm not trying to sell people on something that I don't personally love, really enjoy, all that kind of thing, because that's just not who I am, and that's would be pointless to me. But I am so glad that I decided to go with this, because when I had the opportunity, I ran to Sephora to smell it, because I was like, I have to know if I can wear this, and I loved it. And I was like, I am so glad that I was introduced to this, because I would turn my nose up at this fragrance for sure. I will admit it, I would turn my nose up at it in Sephora. If I saw it, I'd be like, Juicy Couture. I don't think so. So glad that I had the opportunity, and I took away the stigma, and I allowed myself to kind of be open. And as a result, I was like, I am so glad that I got to try it, because I will definitely, I don't know whether I'll buy a bottle this size, but I definitely will buy a rollerball repurchase. All right, 2 more ones. The Hourglass Brow Pencil. I finally finished it. I have a backup already. It's one of the best brow pencils around. And a Marc 3-in-1 body wash, Crazy for Cranberry. It's a nice scent. I love Marc body products. I tend to like their body creams the best. The scents of their body products are so fruity and fun, and the price points are great. I just absolutely love them. All right, so I've got some loves. I've got some not so loves, and that's why they got into the empties pile. Hope you found some maybe interesting things to try for yourself. I'll link everything down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.